Why do women cheat? Cheating is a complex behavior that is being influenced by psychological, emotional, and situational factors. While every woman will have her own reasons, motivations, or explanation for cheating, there is some commonalities. And today I want to talk to you about the commonalities, why women cheat, and just common traits of a cheater. Plus, just key psychological, I want to say reasons, but it's not really reasons, it's explanations because everything that I'm going to cover here, and this is an important note that I want to make right here, right now, they're not justifications. They're not even reasons. They're just explanation for this fucked up behavior. It's explaining them. The reason that I want to explain this to you because once you know why she did what she did, this is where you can put your mind at ease because you will be able to separate her actions from your value. I am Coach Paz Goldman, your relationship and breakup coach. And you have to be able to make this separation. If you will not make this separation, you will think that, oh my God, because I got cheated on, I'm worthless, I'm not valuable, I'm this, I'm that. And you will start talking shit about yourself so bad that you will erode yourself. The cheating will be just the the push that will just take you downhill. I don't want it for you guys. I want you to heal correctly, and I'm here for you every step of the way, from cheating to helping you to elevate, to grow stronger, to build a healthy relationship with yourself first, and then elevate and attract the love of your life. I also started a new YouTube channel. It's called Coach Paz Goldman, the 1% Mindset. It's for you guys. It's for you to embrace masculinity. This is a part of your healing journey. Of course, there are many more resources that I will be sharing with you in today's session. So stay tuned. You're going to learn a lot. You're going to love this because you're going to love yourself. By understanding this, you're going to love yourself. And the healing journey is a self love process. So, common traits of women who cheat: it's emotional weakness, pattern of deception, insecurity and low self worth, history of infidelity, and blame shifting. Emotional weakness, this is a strong one. They lack the emotional strength to handle relationship challenges in a healthy way, seeking validation elsewhere or instead of addressing it directly. Because I want to say something about this because at the core of the psychology behind the why women cheat, in most instances of infidelity in women stems from fundamental dissatisfaction with their partner. Also, this not just dissatisfaction, I would even say disrespect of their partner's ability to fulfill their emotional and financial or social expectations, and an unmet need is rooted there. An unmet need that is rooted in hypergamy. They need this emotional, financial, and intellectual stability from a man. Now, hypergamy is the drive to marry up or align someone of higher status or ambition. They plays a very key role in why women may stray. When this desire is unmet, it can lead to feeling of disconnection, dissatisfaction, and ultimately the pursuit of fulfillment outside the relationship. Again, this is not an excuse, this is not justification, this is just an explanation. I told you I am explaining to you why it happened. Now that you know that, you also know the areas in your life where you need to level up, my friend. And you need to level up because you accepted unacceptable behavior. If you're a strong, grounded man, the first sign that your woman is zigzagging, you're like, oh hell no, and you exit. You don't even wait. You waited, you accepted unacceptable behaviors, and this is the result. Now, there's no point to, I'm not blaming you for that, but I'm telling you this because you need to hear the tough truth, and I'm giving you some tough love here because this is the only thing that could truly heal you. You take back responsibility. When you take back the responsibility, this is where you will heal. You will find power back with saying that was my responsibility, not my fault. My responsibility. When you take responsibility, you take power. When you put the blame on someone else, you give them the power. And when you give someone else the power, You have no power to heal yourself. So put this back on yourself. Help yourself with this video and all of the videos that I've created for you to put back the power in yourself. And if you need extra help, get the Rise of the Phoenix, my online healing coaching program that is designed especially for you to heal and heal correctly. If you don't heal correctly, let me tell you what's going to happen. You're going to perpetuate the same behavior in your next relationship. And you want to heal correctly now because it will determine the quality of your next relationship plus the quality of your entire life. Because relationships are one of the most important things in our life. Personal relationships, whether intimate and romantic relationships, plus with friends. You will be in a relationship with people all the time. Make sure that you have a good relationship with you first, and then you will have a better relationship with other people. But everything starts with you. And in today's session, you will see everything. I point back at you, point back at you, point back at you constantly because you, my friend, are the solution to all of your problems. You're the solution. Just full stop. Number two here is pattern of deception. if If they have pattern of deception, many serial cheaters are skilled at lying, covering tracks, and manipulating truth. And you can see how well does she handles things in her life. Because if she's drinking or smoking or even lying, I can ask her, what is a white lie you said one time? And see the severity of how far she can take it. You need to know. You have to know that. Now, the next thing is insecurity and low self-worth. Some cheat because they feel unworthy of love and they seek just external affirmation to compensate for inner self-doubt. See what kind of photos she's posting. See, again, also how she spoke with you for the first time. Just back it up a little and you will see. Because the clues are all over the place. Now that you know you're watching it because your woman cheated, now that you know, look back, draw conclusions. When you draw the conclusions, you will be using them for the entirety of your life. Because I was cheated on once, not once, twice, but one time I really draw the conclusions, I will never be cheated on again. I can say it with 100% certainty. There's no way it's going to happen. No way. And I'm not saying it because my girl is extremely loyal and I trust her with my life, but because I trust me first. And because I trust me first, I can trust her. You cannot trust someone if you cannot trust yourself. You cannot love someone if you don't love yourself. Someone else cannot love you or trust you if you don't love and trust yourself. And this is why I told you I will bring back the finger here to you, to your heart, to who you are. Because it's not about other people, it's about you 100%. Number four is history of infidelity. There is signs, and you can tell. Some people even openly say, yeah, I've cheated. And you can ask, what did you learn? And see if she learned anything or not. My ex told me she cheated. And I was like, oh, okay, that's all right. I thought that I was so special, you know? I was like, yeah, that's okay. I know that you changed. And she didn't even say she changed. You got to pay attention because if you're insecure, and you don't know who you really are, you will settle 100%. I didn't know who I am. I knew who I was, but I didn't know who I am as a man. And after that, when people say, what you bring to the table? I said, motherfucker, I am the table. This is how much I love myself. This is how much I know I can bring. And I will bring my all. And my all, it's a lot. It's a lot, but it takes time to build that. This is why, man, you got to build yourself. You can't expect being overweight and attract a model, right? It's a mismatch. And it's not just about, I just gave a radical example. This radical example is just to show you the how far people sometimes, they're very far. They want something, but they're not willing to be something. So I don't want you just to want something. I want you to be something. And that other something will want you. This is how you will attract. This is how it works. Everything, if I didn't say it bazillion times already, starts and ends with you. Who you are to yourself, how much you value you. And if you value yourself highly, no one will ever disrespect you. Not females, not friends, not family. And I even said to my dad the other day, after my mom passed away, it's like, start talking to me. And we weren't that close, me and my dad, even when my mom was alive. I talked to my dad in the past, I would say 20 years, maybe 20 times. It's like that, or even 15 times, I don't know. And when he wanted to get close to me, I was like, whoa, pump the brakes. You didn't earn the right to be my friend now. It's like, it's your dad. This is how much I love and value myself. Because when I needed him, God bless him, he's a good man. He's doing the best he can. But he wasn't there for me. When I was homeless, he wasn't there for me. Wasn't. So as far as I'm concerned, I don't care that we're blood, that you're my dad. I don't care. You weren't there for me. The reason that I'm telling you this, because when you value you, you don't take shit from no one and nothing. So not from a female, not from a male, not from even a fucking animal. When my dogs misbehave, I will slap the shit out of them. There's no disrespect for me. Everything in my life needs to be extremely disciplined, and this is what it is. And if you don't like it, don't be in my life. That's the thing. Don't be in my life. I will be alone. I'd rather be alone without instead and being fully respected by myself than being disrespected. Because in my world, there's nothing, no one will ever disrespect me. This is why when a lot of men say men want respect, women want love. Man, you gotta earn the respect. Give her something to respect. Be respectable. And you're respectable when you treat yourself. How do you treat yourself? Do you work out? Do you eat right? Do you drink? Do you not drinking, not smoking, not pornography? How do you treat yourself? Everything, like I said, you. Which leads to number five, blame shifting. If you attracted this kind of girl, she's, instead of owning her behavior, she's blame shifting. And she said she blamed the relationship and external circumstances. She said, oh no, this happened or that happened, or, you know, there is no sense of accountability. But again, if you don't take accountability, do you think you will attract someone who takes accountability? Come on, just be honest. We attract who we are. Who attract who we are. This is why it's so beautiful that you're in control of that. When you know the kind of person you want to be with, all you got to do is know who you need to be to complement this person and become it. I wanted somebody fit. I started going to the gym. My girl is extremely fit. I fucking love it. But it's not, I'm not surprised by it because this is who I am. She eat right. She don't drink. She don't smoke. I don't either. Amazing. Fucking love it. But I'm not surprised by it because of this is me. So do this for you so you can attract the same as you. If you're attracting the same as you and you don't like it, change it by changing you. Now, the key psychological reasons, and I'm going to cross the word reasons and I'm just going to call it explanations. Reasons, it's just give it some kind of this justification, which I don't like. Number one, lack of respect for the partner. If you're not respectable, don't expect to be respected. And I'm gonna point it back to you like a motherfucker. And if you're still watching, you're a strong man. And you got what it takes. Because a lot of people will tap out. Tap out because I know some of the language that I use is very offensive, but you're a man and you need to hear the hard truth. You gotta hear it. And I will not placate you and I will not sugarcoat anything. I'm not gonna coddle you, your ego or anything like that. Not at all, my friend. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear to heal, not what you want to hear to pay me. You have to. You have to hear these things. You're fucking man. You need this. And I needed it when I was going through my breakup. I needed someone to slap the shit out of me and tell me, shut up, man up, do the work. Do the work. Do the work. And when I start doing the work, then I'm telling you in the Rise of the Phoenix, in my one-on-one coaching, plus and on all over my channel, if you're watching a lot of my videos, you probably picked up some of the stuff and you realize what you got to do. And when you do what you got to do, that's it. It's done. You're immune. You're the man. You're healed. You're strong. You're grounded. You're everything that God wants you to be. So if the woman disrespect you, when respect is for a partner erodes, it will create a sense of justification for crossing boundaries. This loss of respect may stem from seeing their partner as unmotivated inattentive, or incapable of meeting their needs without mutual respect, commitment will fail. And I know I wrote this because this was me. My partner disrespected me because she didn't think I'm gonna be, let's see what, unmotivated. I was always motivated, but she didn't think that I can meet her needs. Her needs in terms of, like, there was some specific stuff. But the reason that I want you to know that it's what it is for you. What do you think that your partner thought that she needed that you didn't give or was unable to provide? Sometimes it is even financial for many men. But again, it's not about the money. It's not about the money. If you have strong character, it's not about that. It's not about anything, actually. Because respect, like I said, it's earned. If you didn't earn the respect by giving it, earning it for yourself, don't expect no one to give it to you. Number two is hypergamy. Is not satisfied. If a woman feels her partner no longer aligns with her vision of growth, success, or emotional support, she may perceive the relationship as stagnant or unfulfilling. That's it. This dissatisfaction can and will lead her to seek connection with someone who appears to be a better mate for her needs or aspirations, whatever, whether it's financially, emotionally, or socially. This is what it is. You might not like it, but you might see even a girl with someone else that maybe like they cheated on you, and you say, "Oh my God, this person is so ugly." Yeah, but he has something you don't, and it stings to hear it. It stings to hear it. Maybe it's more masculinity. Maybe it's more money. Maybe just, I don't know, whatever the fuck. And don't say, "Oh no, he got more. This is why." No, no, own it, own it, and know that this is lack of masculinity in your part, that she even think about someone else. Because I know, even, like, I can speak about my ex. When I felt even the slightest zigzag, like it was very slight, like it was so minor, and I was like, no, this is not gonna happen. Foot on the ground. This type of behavior, even just you see it start, said no. And I'm talking about like a bikini photo. It's not gonna. I said no. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. This is what it was for me with back then. Now I don't really care because now I even know more that I can trust my girl because I trust me and I trust her. So it's like it's none of that. But still, get this, because a lot of men I see, they say, "What if your girl wants to have guy friends and all that bullshit?" If you want to have guy friends, so like, you know what? This will be for a whole different video because I can go on and on about it, and I really want us to drive the point home and helping you just become more masculine, become more just strong and grounded. Number three, emotional and intellectual immaturity, which leads to FOMO, fear of missing out. In today's world, where social media constantly showcase better relationship experience and lifestyle, some women develop a fear of missing out with on what life or other partners could offer. If they believe their current relationship is holding them back from an idealized future, they may be tempted to explore other options. This desire for what's out there can override loyalty to their current partner. Again, this is not an excuse. This is just an explanation. Number four, desire for validation. A lack of self-worth or confidence can make some women more vulnerable to infidelity. When they no longer feel admired or valued by their partner, they may look for external validation to feel attractive, wanted, or important. And this is not a good woman. This is not a good woman. This is not a good person. If you feel undervalued, there is something beautiful that's called communication, and you can speak. And if they chose to act instead of speaking, their action speaks volumes about who they really are and what you really mean to them, which is not a lot if they did it. And yeah, it's the harsh truth, but hey, it is what it is. Number five, lack of boundaries. A lack of clear defined boundaries in a relationship can leave room for infidelity and accepting unacceptable behaviors. I don't really like the word boundaries because it's kind of like do this, don't do that. That's the boundary. That's in today's day and age. We are, I believe that we are evolved enough to say, hey, like you know what's right or wrong. I don't need to tell you. You need to know, like you know what's right or wrong. And people say, no, but you need to communicate. Like, where do I need to communicate if like speaking, like what? Speaking to another man, liking another man's photos, posting, revealing photos. Like, what is the boundary? What is this boundary? Everybody will do their own thing. And a boundary, if a person does not respect you, you can put all the fucking boundaries. They will just cross them and cross you eventually. So I would say just be very strong, very grounded, masculine man. And the boundaries, when you feel that something is wrong, that's when you just raise it and say, listen, no go. And it's I don't really see it happening when you are if you're really, really strong, you don't need to have boundaries. Like my girl, she can do whatever she wants. I trust her fully. I will never tell her, don't speak to this man, don't post this photo, don't do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. No man can take her away from me. I know this for a fact. How I know this for a fact? Because I know who I am, and I said there is no better man than me in the entire fucking universe. And, and we talked, and I said, if you find another man, that was a joke, but if you find another man that is better than me, I want to meet the motherfucker. I want to meet him. And this is just, it's funny, but this is true. And to get to the position that I can actually say it confidently and truly mean it, I needed to work on myself a lot. Daily, I work out, I eat right, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I put good things in my mouth, in my head. Everything that goes out of my mouth and my head is good. I'm making sure that I'm constantly evolving and progressing. And when you're constantly progressing in your personal life, the relationship will progress with you. This is why, as a man, you need to be always on the mission, on the move. You have to. If you don't, she feels that you don't have a mission and she will be bored. You can't lead a woman if you cannot lead yourself. This is why you have to lead yourself. And this is why if you need my help, let me push you and kick you in the fucking ass to do whatever it takes in order for you to actually pull it off this time, because this will determine the quality of your life. Not just the quality of your relationships, the quality of your life. Relationships are, I would say, one of the maybe even like 50% of your life. This is the quality of your relationship. If your relationship is shit, you're shit. And you know that when the things don't go with your missus, with your lady, with your love, it affects you, and you can't let it by being so strong that it doesn't even happen. It's a lot. I know it's a lot to take in one session. I'm trying to go easy on you here, but I really want you to understand these things because this is what I needed to put me in the position that I am today. Number six, opportunity and lack of consequences. Cheating often occurs when the opportunity presents itself, particularly when the perceived risk of getting caught is very low in work trips and social media and all that stuff. When it's like, that's okay. Nah, that's okay. Nothing is okay. No, no, no. Never, never, ever let an opening like that just go on like without consequence. Like there is a consequence with I can only speak for myself, but I know my girl and my friends and people in my life knows that the consequence of trying of zigzag on me slightly, the only thing that will happen is that they will be removed from my life. That's it. And I see myself as so valuable that you want me in your life. And if you're even thinking about betraying me, all that you're going to lose is my access to me. And this is gold. Again, you need to work on you to even be able to say that to yourself. Number seven, emotional dissatisfaction. Beyond the pergamy, disconnection is disconnection is significant driver of infidelity. Women often cheat not for physical reasons, but they feel unappreciated, unheard, or emotionally neglected. They may seek someone who provides the validation or the intimacy that they feel that is missing. Number eight is neglect or loneliness, feeling invisible. It's exactly what we talked about here. Feeling invisible or unsupported in the relationship can create a deep emotional voids. Look at all the rich people, Jeff Bezos, all this. I think even Will Smith, his wife cheated on him. It's not about the looks, it's not about the status, it's about how you can lead her emotionally. Even if their partner is physically present, emotional neglect or indifference can drive women to seek companionship or an emotional connection elsewhere. Men are more connected through physical, they need the S3X. Females need more the emotional connection. When you can provide the emotional connection, trust me, man, she will not seek any physical connection anywhere else. Number nine, excitement or novelty. Stagnation in a relationship can lead to boredom, prompting some women to seek excitement of something new. Cheating, in these cases, is less about dissatisfaction with their partner and more about craving the thrill and passion that comes with fresh connections. Number 10, last but not least, unresolved issues from the past. Women with unresolved childhood trauma, abandonment issues, or insecurities of attachment styles may struggle to feel secure in the relationship. Infidelity can become coping mechanism for deep-seated insecurities of rejection. Yeah. And you need to ask just a little bit about the past and see what they went through and see how they dealt with what they went through, if they have abandonment issues and that kind of stuff, to see how they grew out of it. I would say 99% of us, I don't know 90%, but vast majority of people suffer from abandonment issues. We were abandoned. I was abandoned as a kid. I was fucking left at the crib when I was 1 year old. I cried my eyes out and I passed out. My parents actually forgot about me. They came back about a day later and they found me like almost died. I almost died. This is how bad it was for me. And now you can say, oh, of course you're gonna have abandonment issues and this and that. And no, that's the reason that I am who I am today, because I don't want to carry this kind of pain into my relationships. People will take it as an excuse to be an asshole, but I will take it as a reason not to. Conclusions. All infidelities at its core starts from unmet needs. When hypergamy, the drive to align with a partner who complements or enhances a woman's emotional, social, and financial goals is not satisfied, it can open the door to dissatisfaction and eventually betrayal. So all you gotta do is to work on you. Become so strong, so masculine, so grounded that even that it's not even that you will attract an equal. That's the immunity. That is the immunity. And the way that you're going to do it, first of all, you need to heal. I recommend to get the Rise of the Phoenix, my online healing coaching program, for only $37 now. It's for a limited amount of time so you can heal correctly. And then you need to work on your masculinity, your relational masculinity. And then after relational masculinity, you need to work on your it's even like your body, what you put inside your body, food, fitness, nutrition. Then you need to work more on your mind, strengthening yourself. When we talk about relational masculinity, this is something that Jeff Bezos and all that like the very famous people and rich people don't have. They're masculine. I mean, you see, I don't know, this is on top of my head. I have just Will Smith and Jeff Bezos. I know both of them got cheated on, and they're Jeff Bezos is a billionaire. Will Smith is everything. He's rich. He's handsome. He's fit. Like, why would the fuck would you cheat on Will Smith? I wouldn't cheat on him. So you see, that's the thing. But relational masculinity, it's not something that you can buy. Relational masculinity, it's not something that you can just say, oh, I have it. You need to work on it to earn it. And I'm here to show you exactly how. So if you need my help, the link in the description below to book a one-on-one call with me and start a journey together. Because this is what it's all about, you guys. Start a journey becoming the man of your dreams. Because I am the man of my dreams. And I know that I'm going to elevate in every way in my relationships, finances, and all of that because I am who I say I am. And because I'm working on myself each and every single day, I attracted the love of my life. Amazing, beautiful woman. You can look her up, Denise Marie. You can see her on my Instagram. You can see her on my also on my channel. We are starting to work together as well. So yeah, whatever it is that you need, my man, I got you. I'm here for you. Let's rise together. I love you, and I'll see you again in the next one.